How do you set up for a 6G pipe test? If you're going to be taking wood with TIG and stick, stay tuned because we're going to get into it right now. So the very first thing that you need to do is obviously inspect your coupons. Make sure that your coupons are nice and clean. As you can see, if you can use a Tiger disc to clean it up, see how some of these coupons right there, you'll notice they'll have ridges from the beveling machine. Some of them will even have little nicks inside. It's very important for you to inspect them. If possible, make sure that you ask for some good ones. If you don't like something, make sure you speak up. There will be times where you're just gonna have to take what you get. Whatever they give you, that's all they get. Depends on the inspector. But it doesn't never hurt to ask for another coupon, right? Especially if they cut them with a bevel machine, you know, you'll have nicks here and there. If you're starting out, you might have a little dip that you might encounter problems with. You don't want to avoid that. Let me show you this one right quick. So the first thing you have to do is you have to inspect your coupons. Sometimes these coupons get cut with a bevel machine, like it is in this case, and you'll have those nicks right there. Other times you'll have these valleys right there, or these don't bother me much. You can either get a Tiger disc and smooth them out. To me, it doesn't really make a difference whether I'm doing TIG or stick. They just fill in pretty good. They'll burn out or whatever, or they'll fill in. Now, what you'll encounter problems with is these bites right here on the inside, as you can see. Some of them are real low. Always ask for coupons if you don't like them. Ask for new ones. Let the inspector know what you're encountering with, and sometimes you'll get new coupons. Now, that's not always going to be the case. Sometimes they're just going to give them to you and expect you to use them. You know, there's nothing you can do. You can get maybe a pencil grinder and smooth it out, but you have to be very careful. Take your time. The thing about when you're taking a weld test is that you have to take your time whenever you're prepping, especially if you're new or you're starting out. Sometimes you're going to get into an issue that you haven't experienced before, and because you're trying to rush, it seems like things are going to go wrong and you're going to continue messing up. So if you don't get new coupons for whatever reason, take the time to clean it and fix it as best as possible. The more time you spend on your prep time, the easier it'll be whenever you weld it. All right, so let's say I'm not going to do anything with this. I'm going to go ahead and use it. We're going to go ahead and tack it, and I'm going to tell you where I tack it, what gap I use, and then we'll go ahead and mount it and start on the bead.